Bad news from the web. Gamers, comic fans, film buffs, geeks, all of them. They've forgotten the bottom. They've forgotten abuse. They've forgotten being different. And they're continuing that cycle upon females. I can no longer be a conscientious objector. The violence against women continues, emotionally, sexually, and people are okay. Complacent. Wrong. Talking about it isn't enough. Talking isn't a solution. It's attention. Talk isn't right for me. Women deserve more than discussion, they deserve action. But I need to know what actions to take.
Oh my god, I love your shirt!
Why, thank you!
Yeah, Geek Girls!
How are women treated differently in geek culture?
I think as women we do get a lot of negativity, like they're not really a geek. Like I've been told you're not really a geek. And there was that thing about the gaming girl, the husband that was going online gaming as her.
Yeah.
And because and people were basically saying go get raped, leave, go get raped. And he's just like, this is what you put up with all the time.
Just really sick and tired of being treated like I'm not a person, and I have been treated like I'm not a person.
It's crazy that you've got someone that's this kick-ass character wearing a bikini. That's not realistic. No. So it is highly sexualized.
How are things changing?
Drastically. If you look at the female characters that were back then, they felt like sub-characters and they were there to kind of move the plot. Now they have their own comic books. They have their own things that can shake up the entire world of that comic. There is still that need to grow and change with that, but at the same time, I think it has come a long way. I think they are starting to realize that, they're making more women character titles.
Yeah.
I do see a lot more guys than girls still, but the numbers are much better than they were, like, say, 5-10 years ago.
10 years ago, manga was a big, huge thing. A lot of women were getting into comics because of manga, but a lot of the women from the manga stuff are pursuing more art careers, writing, and so on.
Okay.
So I think in the last 10 years, more women are encouraged and feel more comfortable about getting involved into comic book creation.
Oh man, I love your shirt. That's awesome.
Why, thank you.
Totally awesome. Right in my alley.
Is there anything people can do to stop it?
It's really, if you stand up for yourself, put your foot down and say, I'm not going to put up with this crap. A lot, more often than not, that gets rid of the bullies. And if you just got to be hard-nosed back. If you have to delete them, if you have to ignore them, whatever. But you gotta put a stop to it, or they just keep going over and over. As it is now, there's a lot more open discussion, which is fabulous. So in a way, it's for good and bad, because on one hand, there's a lot more verbal abuse from people who try to hide behind anonymity of the internet. But at the same time, it shows true colors of some of these people, or the controlling natures of these people. But at the same time, those same people are also being shamed for what they're doing. Even though a lot of these negative attitudes come out, I think a lot of people recognize that this is not the attitude we should have, and puts this attitude down.
But you fight it.
Yeah.
But I think it takes people really emailing the publishers saying when they do like something or when they don't like something, not just grumbling on the internet boards. Email Marvel. Go to them and email them Marvel, or write them a long letter, whatever you want to do. But don't just sit here on boards and complain about things, or say that you like it, or say that you love a character. Go and tell them, and that's what will make the difference. And sales.
Sales, of course. Keep buying the comics.
Actually writing to the publishers and talking to the publishers directly. This is what I like. This is what I want to see more of.
You have to take that extra step. You can't just complain about it. And that's, for me, I find a lot of people come into the store and they love to grumble. Well, what have you done about it?